Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Elmer Christian, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. No balls and 1 strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Wiggins is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And now a pitch on the way. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ibar scoops it up. Throw on the first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Julio Teheran will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's on the mound.
Leading up,
he doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
The center fielder,
here's the first pitch to him.
Ramen.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now the 3-0 offering. It's a fastball looked at for a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
The left fielder.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So stepping in, Chris Wiggins. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Well, trying to check his swing there if this is hit to the left side. And he just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know what we call that?
That is good.
Clean living.
The first baseman.
A knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Stepping in, Scott Gifford. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Brummett on second. Wiggins at first with no outs. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Acuña's there for it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, this team really needs that 6-hole hitter to step up a bit. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. First and second now. 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting?
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. You can so a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Batting 5th. The right
standing
fielder.
In now, Bart Wiggins.
Wiggins.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 6 home runs and 33 driven in. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare,
Batting
right?
fifth.
That's their third hit
The
of
shortstop.
this opening inning.
Manuel.
This one a double. That's got
Eyeball.
to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
Into the box, Manuel Ibar, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Wiggins isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right
Batting
there.
seventh.
That batter's eyes
The
lit
second
up on that
baseman.
pitch.
Not a
At
real
a
good changeup. One of the things,
great
Mark, this
curve.
pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Steal. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. So he's in the scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen base as we check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Grounded to short. Camargo picks it up cleanly, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Tehran sets. First pitch on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
Off the plate and low here, ball one. Count now a ball and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Ball 2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Chasing after it is Inciarte. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Dan, after that base hit
Batting
right
ninth,
there, we're talking about
the
2
pitcher,
full weeks
Elmer
of finding a way to be
Rifkin.
productive and get a knock.
Good, think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Stepping in now, Elmer Christian, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first. Not in time as the run is across the score. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
The center fielder, number 27.
Christian. Even though that's an infield run, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Ladies and
Jesse
gentlemen,
Biddle comes on to work
please.
much earlier than
Now
anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship
number
in the very
63,
first inning.
Jesse Biddle.
In now, Christian Brummett, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Now the 2-1 is strike two swinging.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Christian leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Braves nothing. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Christian has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. The high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Behind 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Ripped on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good
That
hitters
is
for
it.
a reason, D-Row.
The
And to
shortstop,
be able to hang in there
Johan
on an 0-2 pitch and
Camargo.
still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Albies. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chris Wiggins.
Way to go. For the Pirates,
The
left
on this
fielder,
one. You can't
Rick
get complacent and get
Wiggins.
lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Albies scoops it up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves
Now
attack
batting,
you on
first
defense this
baseman,
way. And if you
Scott
look at the numbers on this
Gipper.
team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Behind 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The
Well,
catcher
this
number
one was
5.
squared up pretty good, but
Ryan
just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Brian Brummett, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Brummett, a native Texan, could very well be a member of this year's National League All-Star team as he ranks 2nd in the league amongst catchers in fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And there's ball 2 now. Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right
Now
now?
batting,
His
right
starting
fielder,
pitcher. He's got
Bart
a big old smile on his
Wiggins.
face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Striding into the box, Bart Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Back now in Pittsburgh, home of the Pirates, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team."
The catcher.
Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Thank you, Heidi. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. High and deep to straightaway right. Wiggins going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Into the box now, Jesse Biddle. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte. Lifted in the air out to right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-1 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run score.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So one run here on one hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 6 and the Braves 1. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the
At
Pirates,
the plate, Manuel
the
Ibar.
shortstop.
He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. Acuna has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. So one gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. Standing in, Adam Frazier reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Look out. 2-0 now. Bases are empty. One man out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Two and two to Adam Frazier.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in,
Up next for
kept his
Pittsburgh,
hands inside the baseball,
third baseman,
ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So coming to the plate, Elmer Christian. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Frazier, the runner at third. Wiggins at second with one away. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Fastball well outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
count remains full. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad.
Now
but that's
batting,
what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Ready now, Freddie Freeman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. The next to bat for Atlanta, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. At the plate, Ronald Acuna, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. He's set and the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Brummett is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, shortstop, Johan Camargo.
Digging in to try it again, Johan Camargo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Freeman is off at first with 2 away. Here it comes, 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail 6-1. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bounce to first. Freeman's got it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, first baseman, Scott Gifford.
Ready for another shot now, Scott Gifford. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 5.
Coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Into the box now, Brian Brummett, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fouled away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Ozzie Albies will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
I'll tell
now
you, that's
batting,
one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Stepping in now, Jesse Biddle, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. Flowers, the runner at second with 1 away. Looked like the tough fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Looking at his career totals, Inciarte carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 0-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Your attention, please.
Now pitcher coming on. It'll be the hard-throwing left-hander Johnny Venters.
Johnny Venters.
Striding in, Bart Wiggins.
Leading up
1 for 2
for
with
the
a
Pirates,
double on his line thus
the
far.
right fielder, Bart Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
Digging in,
Manuel Ibar.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout
Now
was scored,
second baseman,
looking or swinging.
Adam
He tried to check his swing,
Ranger.
but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Adam Frazier. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 2 balls and no strikes.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Venters, a 6'3" left-hander. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler
Almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Wiggins, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Frazier, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Nick Markakis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. The ballman 2 strikes.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Markakis rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and the deficit is cut to 4 now.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Stepping in for the Braves, Josh Donaldson. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-1 on its way, and he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a reach in. He takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready once again, Ronald Acuna. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Strike taken up in the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
Into the box, Johan Camargo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. In his career, Camargo has a .280 batting average. The 0-1 delivery. This one's flared out toward left. Wiggins is going to get there, and the inning is over. 1 for the Braves on the Freddie Freeman double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Braves 2.
Your
Aroldis
attention, please.
Vizcaino will come on
Now
now as he'll be
pitching for
appearing in
Atlanta,
his 45th
number
game
38,
this year.
Aroldis Vizcaino.
Stepping in and ready for
Leading
another
up
shot,
for the
Elmer
Pirates,
Christian. A hit
the
in
pitcher,
2 tries so far.
Elmer Christian.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Fouled away. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting
Now
on
batting,
an off-speed
center
pitch, but
fielder,
instead he gets
Christian
the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Christian Vermette. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Now batting, Chris Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Vizcaino, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Now the 2-0 home. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Two and two. Vizcaino has tossed over 30 innings so far this season with a dominant sub-3 ERA. Good by anybody's standards. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 10.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Standing in now, Scott Gifford, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Wiggins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Back in standing. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hard ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Charlie Culberson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Atlanta, number 8, Charlie Culberson.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to left center, his first home run of the season, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Ender Inciarte.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Laner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Nick Markakis. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Line towards center field. Brummett patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So striding forward now, Freddie Freeman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Wiggins on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Here comes the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
3 runs already home here. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Brummett will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Braves 5.
Your
A.J.
attention,
Minter
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to
pitching
take
for the
over
Braves.
on the mound and start the home
Number
7th.
33, A.J. Minter.
Riding in once again, Scott Gifford.
Leading up
He bats
for
here
the
as the
Pirates,
reigning Rookie of the
the
Month
first
in the
baseman,
National League.
Scott Gifford.
First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Hey.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Drummond.
Brian Brummett will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Hit his third of the game.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense
the right
can
fielder,
come
number
back to
19.
bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
In now, Bart Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Brummett, base runner at first with 1 out. He's running. Straight taken to throw. Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Good steal there, I'll tell you. He is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase him out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter's in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Manuel Ibar, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. So digging in now, Ronald Acuna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Acuna.
First offering on its way. high in the air out to center field. Brummett is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Now batting.
Pirates lead this
the
one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Stepping into the box, Johan Camargo. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. The Pirates leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Line towards center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice
at
bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot.
Your attention,
You're
please.
one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have
Number
to really
7.
think about putting somebody on the first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jody Christian enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Number 48, Jody Christian.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1
Up
out.
next for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Digging in now, Tyler Flowers. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swanson is off at first with 2 away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5.
Your attention,
Swanson
please.
will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the Braves. Now playing shortstop, number 7.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Darren
Now
O'Day is
number
on to pitch
55,
out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Two 2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 check swing here and a little looper, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Your
Josh
attention,
Bell
please.
will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with
Number
2 out
55.
and the base is empty.
Josh Bell.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Felipe Vasquez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 73.
Now in the box, Rafi Lopez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Ender Inciarte. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, he's got a 3-for-5 line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Wiggins. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing by Markakis, and he launches this one high and deep to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they pull even. It's 6-6 now.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
The first baseman, number 5.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Wiggins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Home half of the ninth coming up, and we're all even now at 6-6. In now, Christian Brummett. Over 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Christian Brummett.
First delivery to him on the way. He couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
2-2 now.
sinker. 3-2 now. Chris Wiggins will be next. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series.
Now
this is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Chris Wiggins, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box, Scott Gifford. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over.
Collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Felipe Vasquez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show
Here
Nation.
now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.